life and grief story. Getting really serious. Yes, after previous discussions on the YouNow with my funny little piece of hair that pops up. Middle-aged man is gonna talk to this YouTube bot that is listening. I guess it's the YouTube bot that is. We will get people into the room. Here go. We are here. Who is watching? Oh, they've gone. Let's go into another room and I wonder what's going on. We got a disco party going, disco party. How'd they get them to share when half the screen is gone? Oh, I don't even know. Every way is on as well. Every way. Well, I tried to do a Canadian accent. Wait, slight Greek. I can never do every way accent. I can do it ASMR. I am every way. I am every way. Yes, very vocal. Asian, big, and says. And I want to mention. This introduction of life and grief. So, I was thinking, we've had major changes in YouTube, major changes in YouNow, and lately people haven't been returning. Where did you all go? Where? Where exactly? Now as I press all of the buttons and I go to my YouTube, we will begin. Do I get the picture again from the grief thing? I've been working on it properly. I got the proper one. Oh yes, there it is. Which version? How many versions do I even do? Well, I'll start with the proper one, and then we'll share screen. The one where we're here with you. Oh, hang on, I just got to bring people to the YouTube. Did I have YouTube open? Oh, yeah. Is it on share screen? No, it wasn't on share screen. Okay. Here is what I've been watching. I've been watching... Who's this person anyway? Oh, see, look, this is for people on the Facebook and all that. If you don't want ASIO, we're coming up to a very big time. We've got the Commonwealth Games here. So, do not press the allow, because you get the Coles and Woolies and Myers from ASIO spying on what you're looking at. And especially because Disney bots are watching, I do not mention the Disney that I've got all over the place. I mean, it's all over what? The Drunk History of Queen Elizabeth. And the, what's his name? Lincoln, or yeah, what's his name again? Who have been watching here? What is this? Oh yeah, that's the guy who does all that YouTube stuff that going into the YouNow. Mid Hugh Sven Hilly Squad. Oh yeah, been doing the what's that place? Yeah, so doing the languages there. Wisconsin. This listening to this Wisconsin accent. Say, hey, Wisconsin. I'll confuse that bot that's listening. Confuse that bot because I got from the very enunciating the British accent to golden buttered balls Latrell. Oh, 2 hours ago. I've got to save him to my. Got to save the golden buttered balls Latrell. Is this where? Oh, see the new YouTube. Saving. Am I? Is golden buttered balls Latrell in my save thing? What's going on? Is this the one, or is it the other one? Oh no, this is Kate. This is my artistic site, so Kate gets in here, and Hilly gets in here because he's a real good artist. Hilly, there you go, Hilly. So, oh yeah, teacher halls and artistic halls. They go, and all of the musical, yeah, political memories, anime. Oh yeah, the other one does the anime too. Hey, this one here does. This one here does the anime. We go to the YouTube. The anime. This one try to keep to anime. Oh yes, the fluffy, the cute werewolfette. That's an Australian cartoon. What's that one? Thank you very much. The Elvis there's the ASMR. I've been watching the Ice Poseidon. Oh, he's still alive. He does this classic thing, Ice Poseidon. We're getting laid today. We're all autistic. We're getting laid. I think that's his most. I mean, I'm talking about grief, so you know. I think that's a funny thing to get into. This next discussion. Oh yeah, here's the other thing that I always watch. These ones, they dub over the music videos. And yes, everything's ASMR there. Jimmy Kimmel ASMR Entertainment. And that's 6 years ago when they interviewed. Oh, okay. Do I subscribe again? I think the subscription lapsed. Bricks on the dollar just went live before. Live. The 3, 2, 1. 3 to 1 years ago. Oh, yeah, and this the Harry Potter thing. He doesn't like Radiohead. This Maple ASMR does fashion halls. And a dragon. See, I think I haven't faved this one. The subscription has the bell, and this one with the tongue twisters, the Finnish tongue twisters, and all of the ASMR I just watched over the past few weeks. Right. More ASMR. Look, they're all live. All of the ASMRs are live now. Yeah, let's see what else. Oh, the cat ASMR. Winnie and Gary the cat. There's a dog one which should be there, but all this politics has taken over. And 4 months ago, Savannah Brown came back. I don't even. Yeah, I did watch that one. So it should go. Yeah, 3 years ago. How come I didn't go 2 years ago? Oh, maybe because I watched 2 years ago. And they said, no, you should watch this one from 3 years ago, yes. And here is the makeup video. What's his name? His name, Asha Lucas. With the man of many faces. Do we say man? We'll call him non-binary gender fluid. Is the proper one. And that's from the DeviantArt. I've always got to watch those videos from DeviantArt. And the Doctor Who one that starts up everything here. And 3 Milk ASMR, and music videos always stuck in every YouTube video that I do here. More anime, laughing anime girls. That's left over from DeviantArt as well. So they dub the voices there, and it's this funny dude who does it like reliving those 1980. Anastasia. Oh yeah, if you Sven and Hilly's watching, this is that one that does the Russian ASMR. That I call it. There's Jay's Gaming. Hey Jay, look, your videos are popping up 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, 1 year, 2 months ago. And this Steven Universe fanfiction thing. And there's Ice Poseidon again. And there's the political one again. The Brick Worlds has gone on to other things. And ASMR requests, more anime, and this other weird anime thing, which just left over from DeviantArt too. Yeah, everything. Oh, and that Nutbar has done more videos. 6 months ago, 1 year. Warner Brothers, another weird witch anime thing that left over from DeviantArt as well. So there's all the watchers that are watch. Dwayne Johnson. ASMR personality test. Oh, that's 3 weeks ago. Oh, I haven't watched personality tests in ages. Lord Buckethead slams Josh. Oh yeah, I remember that one. The Doctor Who reboot series 11. I wonder. Yes. I get. Oh, there's another Russian ASMR. I know. I thought Gentle Whispers was multilingual. I guess, yeah, the best way to get your audience is, I've noticed that most people do Spanish, English, French, Russian, and what's the 5th language? I forgot. It seems, oh yeah, Japanese. So to do ASMR, to get your audience, you need to speak Japanese, Russian, French, German, English. What's the other one? What's the other one now? I know those good ASMRs can speak the Italian, Slovakian, Russian, French, English, Japanese. Yes, that's it. Kids today, they're so. Oh, there you go. The dab. I don't even know what all of these are from. What was this one about? Is this dabbing as well? Oh, and there's that the Finnish, Slovakian thing, whatever. Very interesting. Look at that. Tom Felton. Hey, who's watching? Rockstars, yes. We are talking about this. Oh yeah, here you go. Here's the title page I was gonna do. Oh, I've got to save this, yeah. File, save as number 3 now. The events that cause grieving. So, oh, hang on. Now, noticing the discussions that get misinterpreted in my Facebook with other people, I also noticed that the good evening is similar to a Star Wars. Here, we need to do another page. Okay, let's say this is 4, and we'll open up a new one. Here, let's open up this Australia one again. Australia. Do, 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 do. When I was trying to show the difference between Sydney with, well, I've got to finish off Sydney. Can't have Sydney looking really weird. So, there you go. So, really, there are 3 main towns of Sydney. And we'll put a railway through each. So then you've got to go across the bridge there. You've got to go across the bridge here. You've got to go across the bridge here. So there's this railway line there. This railway here. Another railway going through here. Oh, that one's going through the water. Oh yeah, we've got to go to Bondi Junction. Oh, we've got to match that one up to there. There's no way going down there, so we've got to fix that one up there. Hang on, we forgot to go across here, so we're going to put a railway there. Okay, so that's what Sydney looks like. Oh yeah, so that's what the railway looks like in Brisbane. It just goes up there, up there. Now it goes down here, and oh yeah, this is the future. That is the railway to Sydney. So that connects up to the Sydney line for the freight trains and all that going in there. Let's say this one. Oh, do we do Melbourne? Melbourne is straightforward as well. Melbourne is just like Brisbane. It's got 2 railway lines going out and 1, oh is it 2? One going to the airport and airport. Oh yeah, we've got buses and tramways there too. New. '72. Grief. Learned from movies. Oh yeah, and anime. Let's just make it so that YouTube bot that's listening, a Mimi, birdie, birdie, birdie. Semi-driven GCW. Yer Montreal. Oh, I haven't seen you in ages. Yer Montreal. Okay, let's go back to here. How are we going to make this? Here we'll go 50% and get maximum capacity of this. I can shrink this down actually when I'm finished. We don't want to go full 200% there. So let's talk about 1910. Yeah, I think that's good. I was making this joke in in someone's. Oh, no, let's call it 1915. Yeah, let's go let's go back to the main plot line of. Now let's crisscross that with a slight crisscross. Oh. And then we have this generation now in there. this generation crossing the threshold of and let's talk about a 1910 a 2010. What am I even doing? Oh no, let's just call it year 2000. Yeah, year 2000. Sounds a bit right. The year 2000 generation. Even though... So... Notice I didn't connect a 1915 identity. So... the reason I didn't connect the 1945 to 1985, so that this generation know that war is fictitious. There's no reason to go to war. This generation know that war and grief fractured their identity and forever supplanted the fracture onto their children. Now, this generation saw the divide between generations, so they don't want to implant that into the next generation. So they don't want you to see a year 2000 child know the fracture that split the generations. So we'll call this the internal mind of a 1980s. Right? Do we have to put 1984? No, that sounds like Back to the Future. Here, we'll take a 0 from there. Now, I was trying to have a discussion about a 1980s asexual getting asexuality is purple. Oh yeah, also we're discussing how each day of the week we're talking about the red. Where in history does red, yellow, pink and let's do this. Red, yellow. Oh, we got to make these in the colour that we're talking about. Yellow. I always do that. Yellow with an E. Pink and green. Purple. Oh, we already did purple. Oh, forgot the G. Pink. Oh, that's where the G went to. The spell orange, right? And we'll do violet as well, because I just noticed we had that colour before. Do we use brown as well? Let's just use brown. I went to brown university. Who went to Brown University and YouNow? Brown. Oh, that is Jessie Marie. Jessie Marie is going to Brown. How now, brown cow? Where would Brown be? And let's bring Brown into the year 2000. Brown. Let's bring Grey into 1915. Oh, could do letters. Grey. The 50 Shades of Grey. Now, the sexual content of Grey transplanted into the obsessive traits of oh yeah, we gotta add that to hey let's add a little cross as the symbolism of the 1900s gender there. We'll do all that. Oh, so now we begin to see the identity of the year 2000. Oh yeah, we're gonna change this to violet. Violet. As you know, violet identity, violet. Let's introduce (1934) as the violet era. We had the, we could say red was the roaring 40s, but we've already done 1915 as grey. Oh no, roaring 20s. What was I saying? The extravagance, the extravagance of 1920s. Here, let's just add it anyway. In did it again. Now, what would yellow be? Yellow. Yellow cake? 1945. Let's do it. Do it. Yellow. Isn't it funny how you look at yellow and you wonder how did that be yellow? Hello, the amazing Thomas. 2019. Is that when you will be famous? 2016. Being shadowed by ghosts of 2019. Connor, hello, Connor. Yes, we're just doing Connor from the Lego streams in the YouTube. So we're going to put green. We're going to put green in. Oh, we'll go dark green. Put the green analogy into the brown there of the year 2000. So there's the asexual purple. Oh, with pink. did the colour pink really become fashionable? I think it was in 1945 as well. Okay, we'll class that as 1945, yes. The whole era was pink. Orange. Oh, that's an ancient colour, orange. We'll put orange in the 1900s. Oh, blue. Blue as a symbol of 1960s. Let's add that. Yeah, I'm only talking about what your parents all talk about. The 1960s blue era. Orange. We'll just stick that up there. Okay, let's open this one. Now, at the beginning of this, I was going, here are examples of the grief period we're going through. Here, let's increase the size. The end of relationship with Lego. We deeply regret the passing of the Lego franchise. Yes, we have to get ready for Lego to depart in 2025. This will be a long journey. I'm ready for it. 7 years to go. The fabulous Lego and its long legacy until they work out how to mass produce Lego as the oil quickly disappears, and we use corn starch, which we're all eating at the McDonald's. So if we switch the food consumption and we take the oil starch that you're all eating at McDonald's and put it into Lego so we can play with things again. The recycle of Lego. Okay, I changed this to an asexual one. A long time friendly break with it was a long time friend breakup, or the end of a relationship. The long time friendly breakfast of Earl Grey tree brand changes. That's the only grief that an asexual would feel. Our cup of tea changes brands and goes all fandangled, and even the tea bag. Wait, the tea bag is made out of Lego composite plastic. Wait, where was my tea bag on this hand? Oh, here it is. There, plastic right there. There, you can recycle that and get some Lego out of that. Yeah, we poison ourselves with a cup of tea. The tragedy of it. The selling of your childhood home. Now let's go back to that. Let's go back to this one. Oh yeah, here's what we're going to open up. This one here, which I realised I had to change this one. So there's the original. And thought, no, my brother and sisters didn't have that amount of Lego, and I was comparing my bedroom appearance yesterday to now. I realised, well, the now that I've got is too small to compare to my small collection in 1970s and 1980s to the 1990s, 2000 and 2020 that's coming up. The fall of the Lego Empire. So then we'll open the other one. This one. Well, I think I'll change it there, and then I'll change again and change again. Let's see what I changed in each of the ones. Okay, so here's when Brother and Sisters got a Lego, and then there was my collection. Nothing much really changed. Just a slight hump there with the divorce and what are we talking about in grief? What are we talking about in grief? What was that grief thing we're talking about? Oh yes, the sale of your childhood home. Well, actually, the sale of that house didn't happen until after my dad died. So yes, so this collection here we should say this collection was supplanted finally into the collection here with my obsession with pink Lego at the moment. So there, 1970s and 1980s. Oh wait, we'll make 1990s as that grey area. Oh, even though we had this grey area representing. Hang on, use that as the grey areas here. Yes. So there's the first divorce, second divorce. Let's add that there. So then they count it, interact. And with the tiny chat, let's call it Geosties and tiny chat. Even before the YouTube, they'll keep the timeline like that. Geocities was Geocities and tiny chat. And as we all know, we watched the stick. Some say stickum, but I like to call it a stick cam. But yeah, whatever you want to call it. Stickum. Let's put it about there. Oh, and then the YouNow. Yeah, so then YouNow comes in there. Let's put YouNow. Oh, and Live Me. What colour is Live Me now? I forgot what Live Me is. What is the colour of Live Me? Let's put it at. So Live Me is the one that everyone's gone to. Live Me. Is there another one? Oh, Courtney, hello. Now let's go back to that. So the two definitives, the loss of the child at home at 5 years old, the gain of another bedroom in a new divorce. So Lego here, Lego there. The duality of being in a house where I could Lego and being in a house where I couldn't Lego, and then the final selling of the first original house, and then I dragged the Lego into the house where I can't Lego. The house where I can't Lego is the place where it got the most Lego. The house where I could Lego was the original imagination house. So between, I'm just finally realising what this bar graph is about now. So between the imagination house and this de-imagination that's why I went online. So then the loss of the, well, my brother got a computer at that time as well, as with the War Games movie. So the 15 years been on a library computer, not in my own house, always at university, supplanted this timeline to the 2007, when we had political change in 2007, and I felt like I could go back home. Forever the wanderer, always online. And he will split that up into, wait, because back then you could only reference things. There you go, this started 24 hours, computer labs. So it was increase in computer use, decrease in interactive connections with people. Here you go. Well, we'll do that. Decrease in interactions with people. It slowly disappeared and gone. Interactions with people gone. The fan fiction took over. Yeah, we'll call that fan fiction. Imagination fan fiction. Part of the grieving process. Okay. You always wanted, but you never got. But I switched that in a asexual sense, that you always got that ass in your face, but you never wanted to covet that ass. That is the asexual difference right there between the generational gap right there. There is the split. You always got the you always got the mediated message that you gotta have it, but you never wanted. The message never got through. But then that's all in that graph. The friend who I really had no connection with at all. The friend with no connection at all left me with many questions that I had to find out online. Why, who, what, where, how did this happen? That someone I hardly even knew, Jessie Marie, the person I hardly ever knew, what was the meaning of where to go. So that is the grieving process of fractured parental divorce in the big divide. Wait, we've got to make that divide a bit deep. The big deep. The big deep emotional drain. And then the suicide of a, let's just call him a housemate, because I don't know, you make slight connections, but as college people, we sort of, hey, and then one day you just wake up and you just find that they accidentally chose to remove themselves. And for me, being autistic, it took a while to comprehend. I know it had to turn into adult really quick then. So then we go into the psychology, the person who died young, the person who died in midlife change, or the person who died mid-career. That could be either change a job. There's one here. Yeah, the loss of the job losses at the end of one's careers. I realise that when I was thinking, so this guy, he thought he was stuck in his life, and he couldn't get himself out of that situation. And like suddenly, I was the one that had to realise, because I was autistic, that I was the one now to inherit that loss of his life, and think, well, hang on, my life is about to go the same way. So you grab hold of it, and you've got to rethink everything. No more of this crappy Lego dude anymore. I've got to go to college, and I've got to act serious. None of this Lego crap and Star Wars, and so off we go. Off we go to do psychology. We're off to do the psychology with sppong. So then, now in all my journey, I never really had a dream, really. I just sort of jumped from place to place. Whenever I could chat to someone and have an in-depth conversation, they always said, "No, Adam, you have to look at the reality of the situation." And I guess it wasn't really a loss of a dream, because there was no ambition in my journey. Sort of like a YouNow discussion. We're here on the journey together, all as one in YouNow. And so then for someone to say, well, Adam, you really have to look at the reality of the situation. That is a confusing thing to tell someone. And with the... Oh, you should add multiple. Oh yeah, like that Keaton, Buster Keaton, Batman, Keaton. Has someone got a name? Bruce Keaton, Mr. Mom, why does come to me? I am Batman. Keaton. Bill D. His name E F G. Keaton. Why I gotta retrieve this by myself? Batman, 1989. Batman, come to me. Some make comment. No one made comment. They're all coming in. All coming in. Okay, we're gonna have to search this for ourselves. Keaton, Batman 1989. What you got? Oh, Michael. Oh, what a name to forget. Oh, look at this new YouNow. See, I was saying, look, the YouNow has changed. Isn't this marvellous? And that I am. And no one's in the chat anyway, so don't have to worry about it. See, look at this amazing world of there. Look. And it's got everything that I watched. Oh, the vegan zombie. Is that the vegan cheetah? No, the vegan zombie must be different. Did I even... Oh, yeah. This was my vegan account, which I added all the vegans to. We don't mention... Yeah, I've pretty much subscribed everyone in this account from the YouNow and the YouTube, because in this one, oh yeah, I've still got well buttered balls, golden Latrell, golden buttered balls Latrell. So this is my Star Wars watching, and what else is popping up in here? The most controversial movie ending moments in history. Who's Steven Pinker? Oh, the gender difference. Science, not hate. Yes. Live on YouNow. Yes, so everyone in YouNow is on this list. I know I try to keep this count. Well, I try to keep this count as YouNow, but oh yeah, we do have a YouNow. So who is this vegan zombie? I don't remember reading him. Michael Keaton. Let's get back to that story and back to the multiplicity of he wanted to be many characters in the relationship in the multiplicity movie, and he realized that Gene manipulating himself to make 7 different personalities, the last one was pretty docile after the gene splicing of the DNA. So it's a bit like Herman's head. In the end, you get the wise one, the as they say, the emotional side, which is always female in these movies. The beer drinking smartass, which is different from the spongo identity. Yeah, so you've got the alpha, beta, gamma. What are the other identity? What's that Greek letters? The 7 personalities. Loving someone who is self-destructive. Oh yeah, infertility was the other one. If you know people on the YouNow, that represents us a lot. And I can't speak for many, but I know many on YouNow. This is our lives now. This is our life on YouNow, and there's no way of changing this. We're on our pathway, and there's no stopping us now. This is our own revelation. Are we the ones in self-destruction? Are we? Now, the loss of total identity of the pets in adolescence, middle age and retirement. The motivational pet. The motivational pet. We all have that motivational pet to wake us up in the morning. The loss in toddler, most tragic. And adolescence, but middle age, you begin to wonder about your own existence. Then finally, the retirement pet, which you will have, that will live longer than you. The retirement pet to live longer than you, just a reminder of your life. And as I've never really had a job, I can't really talk about the job losses or the end of a career. Let's go back to that illustration. The pathway to getting a job happened in a 1 year period where they realised I was autistic, and we'll call it about here. No, you're too autistic. You can't possibly get a job. What are you even doing at university? Why did you even do 15 years? Why did you even do 15 years? They asked me, well, what do you think I did 15 years for? What are you asking me for? You're the one who told me to go to university. The weird conversations that you have with your employment officer at the end of all of this. Well, you're the ones who told me to go to university and strive for something that I know nothing about. And here I am, sitting on the computer again. After we'll say 30 years, because if I say more than 25 years, people start to wonder, how could you be on a computer for so long? The disattachment, the detachment, the unknown attachment. Oh, I just realised I've gone past the hour. Yeah, hang on, I've got to do yes, thanks for telling me that. Yeah. I've got to do 1 p.m. So it's 12 noon when I start this, so I've got to do 1 p.m. As I go into a new year, the first month, I sign off the first month at a 24-hour rate. Here, I'll explain it to you all. Here, let's enlarge it so you can read it. It is very emotional, the beginning of a fan fiction. I know it really sucks the life out of me. It is the launch of a new fan fiction identity, because in the end, I treat this as so I've got another 12 to go. So all of these yet to be filled in. The only ones I've filled in is these ones here. So when I come back here, oh, here it is, yeah. So these are the ones. So when I come back, I'll fill in these ones here, and then this is where I started. So these ones here, and then these ones are for the second year back. And this is a good night, and here is where I start again for this one. So this was so this is the third year here, and oh, went the wrong way. Fourth year. Fifth year. Sixth year, and over the next one. Seventh year, there. Good day, I said on the seventh year. And there, this is where the fan fiction really started. Yeah, there you go. See, I started to use titles here. So when I use the numbers, that means that I left a space there just for the 8th year there. I just noticed that. There, we're here. So, apart from all that, I had a problem last night where I clicked it and it was midway between our intelligence agency in Australia did a sweep of the internet. So everything that I tried to do, it took twice as much, so twice as hard to do when ASIO stuffs up the internet and you're trying to write fan fiction and it gets in the way. There you go. That's another life story of Adam Spong. Before I go into this 7 years, and I'll save this memory of the GeoCities Tiny Chat, YouTube, YouNow, and Live Me, which I've never even ventured into the Live Me, and the epic journey to the demise of the Lego, which will be a cornerstone of the next 7 years. It will be this wondrous little block right here, which will define my next 7 years after the 2024 gone to a new era, which I have no even understanding of what's going to even happen after that. 2024, I never even planned past. I never even planned past. What year is it? 2017. Yeah, I've got to check the year. Yes. We will see. So, it's been an hour. Good day. Good day. Oh, Matty Composer is live now. Who else could you watch now? Oh, Jedi Master John. The Just Bob Show. Makalapa. I keep trying to say Makapilla. Oh, everyone's watching Every Way. That's who they're watching. The Every Way. Oh, and what's her name? Paige Knowles in the Dappa Dappa. I was watching Paige Knowles on YouTube actually. I just realised she does YouTube. I thought, these your knowers, what are they doing today? So cup tea dab. There. cup of tea dab, and it's another story through the life and times of the life and grief stream. Good day. Yeah, it's the middle of winter still. I don't know why I'm still in the coat. It's the 1st of September tomorrow. Have fun. The change of the weather is upon us. Oh, 3, 2, 1.